Yeah. What up, movie fans? I am back and we are talking films that came out this summer of 2026 that you can still go watch. It's the talk of the town. I finally got a chance to sit down and watch Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, Defy the Gods. Before I even give my thoughts on this, man, if you're a lover of film, television, freaking action, comedy, horror, you love finding things to watch, whether it's at home or in theaters, hit the follow button. You know what to do. So my first reactions after watching this film last night. Oh, that is a long movie. That's the first thought. Now, besides that, this is an amazing movie to see in theaters. I definitely feel there are a lot of different reasons I can recommend to see this in the actual physical theater versus seeing it at home, because it's a theater experience. Similar to Oppenheimer. There's a couple of things that make me think of Oppenheimer, and the first thought is off Matt Rip is the sound and cinematography of this film is like Oppenheimer. Like you feel the sounds in this movie, you feel the noise, you feel the chaos, you feel the eruption, you feel the climactic. Oh my God. Though I have to shout out Christopher Nolan because I feel he took a very fantastical, very fantasy driven story and gave it so much human emotion and life and drama and depth in a way that I don't think I've seen other Greek mythology stories told. And then there are themes in this film that I can't help but talk about. Like one of them that connects to kind of Oppenheimer, in my opinion, is the concept of power and with man. This is the first time I've ever seen the Trojan horse be used in a negative light like this. As a kid, I always grew up as the Trojan horse being this big thing that helped save a battle. And now in this film, it's being represented as a negative thing that inflicted too much power, which I thought was amazing. Christopher, you did your thing. Now, I know there's a load of actors in this film, but I'm just going to go off some of the people that really touched me while watching this. Matt Damon, for sure. As Odysseus, he carried this on his back. He did an amazing job. Just fit him kind of too. He's just one of those like last few of what you will call movie star acting. Like you could put him in anything, and he can just... Anne Hathaway is another face that is so familiar that did an amazing job as the wife of Odysseus. I think she was captivating. Tom Holland did a good job, but for me, when I saw the trailer, this was a lot to not think of Spider-Man. Like Tom Holland, I don't know how many. Now I have to sit back and watch and think of how many Tom Holland movies I've watched versus to Spider-Man, the first thing that comes to my thoughts. But I will say the role he was playing was so fitting for his character, though. Playing the son of Odysseus, playing this character where a boy must become a man, much like Peter Parker. It was very on brand to me. I'm gonna be real, job. These might be my two favorites, though. I think Robert Pattinson did an amazing job. He deserves an Oscar, and that's what I'm saying. He's done Batman, but I got lost with him in this role, dog. He's so menacing. He's so evil. And then John Leguizamo was just an amazing role as well. I love always the teacher. I love the blind character. I love the character that helps the young hero find himself and he's connected to the king of the father. Always fan of those characters. And it's crazy, Robert Pattinson isn't on screen that much compared to the other people I just talked about. But Robert, when he hits that screen, it almost reminded me something like the Joker, which is crazy because this is Batman. I think the Cyclops scene and the Cyclone scene, a lot of scenes on boat and in that cave are some of the most visually stunning things I've seen all year in any movie. So that in itself is a sell if you enjoy things like that. But overall, give me your thoughts. If you've seen The Odyssey, how did you feel about it compared to the original ones if you've seen those as well?